everyone, Emily Gilman Beezley, coming to you live from my studio here in Manasquan. And I'd like to show you what I've been up to. So I have my studio straightened up. I am expecting some folks here this weekend. It's Black Friday today. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, followed by Artist Sunday, and then I believe there's a Cyber Monday. So I'm on top of that. There's some great deals available for you. Just check them out on my website, emilygilmanbeezley.com. Make it simple. Just go to my profile, click on the link, and you'll see the special discounts that are available to you. So with that, let me turn around my camera and show you what is going on. Okay, this is a painting that I recently repainted. So it's called Exodus. It is a grouping of young ballerina dancers. They are exiting stage right against this magnificent background. I've got some nice texture going on here. And what I did is I painted this, I want to say a few years back, and I never really enjoyed it. So I decided I needed to change a little bit the color palette. So as an example, this tutus here used to be blue. I changed them to have more of a monochromatic, warm pink, orange, red tone. And that is the scoop. So fairly big, 18 by 24, optional frame. I do like the frame. It's got some interesting texture itself that I think complements what's going on. It is signed here in the lower right. Gilman, you can see that there, varnished and ready to go. So check it out. It would be in my ballet rehearsal gallery online. You can always just message me, comment here below, and let me know if you have any questions about any of the stuff that I am sharing here. I'm gonna wave to John. There he is, my buddy from local art shows. So this display is some of my works on paper. A lot of you know me more as an oil painter, but I do have quite a few of these works on paper. They're all different techniques. I'll share a little bit what those are. So I'll start with this. This is Sunset on the Bay, and it's actually a photograph of, not of an oil painting, it's actually a photograph of a place that I visit regularly in Virginia, Onancock on the Eastern Shore. And I applied watercolor over it. So I had the photo printed on watercolor paper, and then I hand painted it with watercolor. So it's sort of a fun thing that I do. This is another example. I call this the road less traveled. I'm getting some reflection here from the glass, but the original is an oil painting I did. I actually saw this beautiful cloud and it was so inspiring that I wanted to paint it. And then again, I photographed it and then hand painted on top of that. I also have my monotypes. I know I've talked about those before, but it's a form of printmaking that gives you a one-of-a-kind image. I hand pull a metal plate through a printmaking press using black etching ink transferred onto paper, so you get that reverse image. But in this case, I applied both pastel and watercolor to give you these interesting marks, beautiful colors. And what I like about this is that the etching ink is an oil-based medium, and then I use this water-based medium, which gives you some interesting effects. Not to get too technical. And let's see, what else do I have? This will be the last one, but this is actually a collagraph. So I applied some organic material onto a plate and also some corrugated cardboard in this case. Again, I inked it up with black etching ink. And then afterwards, I applied watercolor on top to give it these interesting colors. Okay, so let's see, Bath Play and Jam, hello. Again, any questions, feel free to comment. This is a recent painting I did. So I had the fortune of being in Tuscany in September. I was there for a couple of weeks, 6 days on a bicycle. I can tell you a lot about those hills, let me tell you. But one of the places that we stayed, the hotel was looking over these beautiful valleys with these mountains. And early in the morning, there was all this mist. So I call this Misty Morning. It's pretty big. I know I should know this. 24 inches wide by 30 inches high. It is on gallery wrapped canvas. So I do this so that framing is optional. So you can see that I have the paint that goes all the way around, signed here in the lower right. So brand new, just varnished it and ready to find a new home. This is a really beautiful piece. All these different pastel colors. So very cool about that. I've got some tote bags here. I've got these just samples. You can go onto my website and you can order tote bags. There's 3 different sizes. I want to say 13 by 13, 16 by 16, 18 by 18. So super popular here in New Jersey, where you are not able to get plastic bags anymore from the supermarkets. So I use mine when I grocery shop. And I can tell you they last a long time. I haven't had any issues and I've been using mine for years. All right, I have some note cards. These are note card packs, a few different samples here for people who stop by my studio, along with my sample mugs. Again, these are 15-ounce mugs, but you can get smaller 12-ounce mugs. I personally like the big gulps. Most of these are based on my ocean series of artwork. This is from my Manasquan inspirations. And some just beautiful ocean. Let's see, also some ornaments. Been getting some good press lately. These are sample prints on paper. If you go to my website, all of these prints are available on wood. Not sure what just happened. Okay, so all of these prints are available on wood, on metal, on acrylic, canvas, and they can come in all different sizes. So these are small 8 by 10. My samples tend to all be standard sizes, so it's easy to frame them. Some of them are matted. I'll just show you that. Here's my cat in a chair. Let's try and have, all right, connection issue. Okay, this is view from the jetty. So this is super popular. It's a local view where I am in Manasquan. So check that out. Just put that back. I'm gonna hope my connection doesn't bounce, but here's also some interesting pieces. This is a new piece that I'm calling Wipeout. So I'm a big beach goer, body surfer, and if you're like me, you'll understand that washing machine situation that I've depicted here, but it's really more about the contemporary swirls of color, which is really fun. I've also got this very perfect for this time of year with the leaves coming down. So the leaves are actually eggshells that I've sanitized, crunched up, applied onto a wooden panel. So it gives you some fun texture. So just wanted to highlight that. And then this is another fun piece. So this is, I call it an art aquarium. And it's a resin piece. I'll just show you that. So very easy to maintain. And what I did is I started with some mosaic on a canvas panel that's actually a wine glass bottom stem with origami paper underneath it. Then I have some mirror fragments, but what makes this interesting, well, there's a lot probably that is interesting, but I actually applied resin and then painted within the layers of resin, so you get a little bit of a 3D effect, especially with the mirror fragments reflecting, so that's sort of a fun piece. Low maintenance art aquarium, don't have to feed these fish. This is another one of my monotypes on paper, hand colored with watercolor. I call this Once Upon a Time. Again, getting some reflection. And then I've got more of my ballet rehearsal girls here. This is a pretty big piece, 20 by 30. Serenity back here. showing more of that pastel sky that I really like to depict. I feel like I've been talking a long time. The green portal, that was so that was the basis for a public art live painting performance that I did, where I painted a giant door with that same theme. That was really fun. I've got my To the Lighthouse. That's a metal print. I was telling you before that all my prints are available on metal. They're available on wood, paper, canvas, all different sizes. This is another metal print, very popular, Come Sail Away. Here's my lobster. This is a monotype that I did not color. It's quite large. I actually won a first place at the Maine Lobster Festival. How perfect is that? But it's a giant black lobster on the platter, and what I like about it is that it's not red, so it's a little bit unexpected, which is fun. I have some flowers. These are peonies, my favorite flower. This is another metal print of peonies as well. I should mention, I actually have a show up right now in Point Pleasant at the Town Hall. It's 416 New Jersey Avenue. Hours are during the week, 8 to 4, or maybe 9 to 4. So I have some stuff there, mostly my ocean-y stuff. Here's another one of my ballet rehearsal series of oil paintings. You can see these beautiful yellow tutus. Somehow this color palette reminds me of Gauguin. I call these yellow dancers, and it's very fun. This is another one of my subtle blue inspired paintings. So I did announce I didn't announce, but I did ask my social media friends to help me name this painting. I got over 100 suggestions, which was amazing. I'm so happy to have so much support. And so whoever acquires this painting, and I should mention again, I'm into my Black Friday sale, Small Business Saturday, Artist Sunday, Cyber Monday. So check it out on my website, emilygilmanbeezley.com. Sign up for my newsletter to get more information and be an insider. Find out where I am. Here's another metal print of Wonder. I call it Wonder. It's this young silhouetted girl at an aquarium. Got my cat in a chair. Love my cats. Did a lot of pet portraits for a while. I haven't been doing them so much, but still able to do them. I do love my animals. And let's kind of wrap up here. I'm talking a lot, but here is Field of Dreams, these contemporary bright burst of flowers. This is a pretty large piece. I want to say 30 by 40. Got some works up here, another monotype on paper, hand colored with watercolor and pastel. Some of my metal prints. This is a really fun floral garden jubilee. I'm calling this Garden Jubilee 24 by 30. Again, oil on gallery wrap canvas, signed in the lower right. Definitely a statement piece. And let's see, what else do I have? Last piece. Okay. Beneficence. So I love the ocean. I've mentioned that before, but here is a beautiful seascape or oceanscape, 24 by 36. Again, painted on the edges, so framing is optional. Signed in the lower right-hand corner. And that's the scoop. So this is my studio. I'm here in Manasquan. If anybody's local, stop on by. I also do Zoom consultation, so I can personalize it for you. I do have a few other pieces here. And I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. And looking forward to the holiday season. Think about unique creative gifts, if not me. Definitely support the artists in your neighborhood and shop local. And with that, have a great day and tell me what you think. Again, emilygilmanbeezley.com.